Hi, back again. We make the next house. It is this one here. Better picture are not possible. So the rest we must think how it can look. I have again this sample file in use. Yeah, with that sample file is this house here. With the sample file we have it easier to create that fast. So it's 3 stages house. So add mesh cube, scale down, scale set, Control R, 2 loops. Then I take here this white and red color, that is material 1, there, and plus this red material, material 1, and give them here the red color sign so that we see better what we do there. Then we take a loop in, Control R here, get this edge, bring them up to. Then we need holes, 4, and I think they are a little bit rounded at the top there. So I have here all the samples that we made from different houses that we made, and here is one that we can take for that. It should be 4, we say. So we simply take here that and that we can delete, so that left, then we can take them as the windows. So that should be good. Let's look. Yeah, and that of 2 stages. So we can select here all, Shift D, bring it down there. And there we need the white material, so plus M material. There it is, sign, so we see better the position there. It can be a little bit higher. Good, so we want to cut in that now into the house, so object, apply, rotation scale, same with the house, object, apply, rotation scale, then the name of the cut object is circle, so I take the house, modifier, boolean, object, circle, then the operation difference, apply. So we have in the holes for the windows, so we can open up the background. So we take the faces there, well, bring them more in front, and X, delete only faces. So just open up now, and we can bring windows in. For that I have here from another house this round window that we built it, and that we take then to bring there in. But when we look there, it is 2 spikes in the horizontal and 1 in the vertical. So that we have to correct here. Let's look. That we can delete. And that one, I make a second one of that. So Shift D, bring them there. Then I take that one. And bring that in the middle. Then we can scale X that, then we have that rounded window that we need there. Shift D, and can then plug into the house. It is a window with class and all this stuff, so we have no problems with them. We go here to solid mode, then we see better how to tweak that. So scale X. And scale Z a little. Scale Z. There we have it. So we only must make that now longer. So we take here with background selection, word selection. Then we can take here that part, bring that down 2, and can take here these both things and position them better. Such like that. So we have now an absolutely fitting window. Yes. Then Alt D, it is the same window, so we take Alt D. And then we take both Alt D and bring them down 2. So we have that. Go back to material mode. Can go there a little bit deeper in, I think. So such like that maybe. Good. So we have that file save. Then we see we have here an overstanding part on each side there. So that means we have to make that longer, the roof. So we can take here this part and extrude them to here, so we have their outstanding part. The same we do with this both edges. So extrude and bring them down. So we have that. They are closed normally, so we can take here and extrude again and bring them back, and then we close the ends with F. We can adjust that correctly here to the front if you want. Means you can take that here correctly in front, then that looks better and no overlay is there. That here should be a little bit bigger than it is too small. So we take here the normal axis, then it's easy to extrude that out. So we have a thicker part there, and that one is open now, so we have to close that. We go here back to global axis, and then we should close that one here. F to close. Good. So we have done that. File save. Then what we need is this marquise there, and I don't know how many doors they're in. I think here is, and here is some, so there are three doors, 1 window, 2 doors. So we take such like that, Shift D, bring it down there, give them red colors or plus, MA material 1, so we see better. Then we plug it into, and look that we got 2 doors there and the window. So edit mode, L to select this object, X to delete it, then L to select this both, bring them to the side, then we bring that all a little bit deeper, then we make this one longer, that should be the window later, and then the doors switch like that maybe. And bring them more to the half parts of that. Wow. So good. And this both have to go to the bottom. So select and bring down. So we cut in that. Good. Then we have to apply rotation scale of the cutting object, then the house itself, object apply rotation scale. Cutting object is cube 30, so we take the house, take the modifier boolean, get here cube 30, and say operation difference apply. So we have there this hole in. So we can bring the window a little bit in front and open up here these two faces, or three faces, X, delete only faces. So this open up now, we can look inside, file, save. Good. Then we need the marquise reset. So there we can make it simple. We take from the house this face here, Shift D, bring it a little down, then we can take the edge there and bring that more out, so we have the marquise there. Good. That is there too. That is a shop there, so we take simply a plane with a shop on it and plug it there. So take that maybe, bring that behind the class. That is one. How we do such is simply add mesh image as plane. Then you can search that. You have to go to our texture folder, and there we have some shops from inside. And there we can search one that fits with that, what we want to show there. And then plug that behind that. I have no good shop photo there, only that one, so we take that. So we have here this shop photo. We scale that down and bring it behind the doors, so that looks like we look into this room then. Good. Only be careful that you can look there inside too much, because then you see that it isn't a real room. But who cares? So important by that is that these rooms should have no diffuse. So we can delete that in the notes. It should be simply an emit. So shader, emission shader, that makes it to lamp. So that lights up then. See it there. And that is what we want. Because of the baking later, it's better to get that. When you take only diffuse, then you have a dark one, and that don't make sense, because in every room is light, so they have to be lighted. So color to the emission shader and the emission to the surface, and then you see the slide up here. You can make the strength of the light. Good. So we have done that. File save. Yeah, there are mystery things there over, but we have our window. That is okay. We make a little part around there. So we take the house itself, take this round part, and then I must think about offset, but I tried. So extrude scale, such like that, and then we take only that here and bring that to fit with them. Then we take the whole thing and extrude it in front, so it looks a little bit more 3D. Don't worry about the colors. We must make all the texture, so that will be later, not C8. Good, we make it easier. We take that, Control plus, and then simply Alt D, and wow, what happens there? Alt D. Don't works. So Shift D. Okay. So we take that. Then Shift D again for all the other stuff there. Then we got that. Good. That's fine. The roof itself, that was the house, has only one singular window on the top there. So we take that one. It's from our first house that we made. So Shift D, bring it there. So scale it down and bring it out. So one is there, and that's it. Good, the rest is texturing. So that roof is with tiles. So we can take here the front and the back, and make here U unwrap from view, project from view, and take here material plus and look by roof tiles. Roof tiles, yeah, and sign. Then we can scale it here in the UV image editor. We can scale it. Then you see it appears there and on the back too. Good. So we have that there. Then we need here, that is a puts material, we call it in Germany. So I don't know, we have them here in that file. I will hope so, but I don't know it exactly. So we simply try. So that is there, and the whole back side too. We make here again unwrap project from view, and I look if you have this puts material here. Puts bucket, put yellow. That can be it. So I assign that. Yeah, that is the puts material. So we can scale that down. Good. Yeah. And that is a dark one with much dirt on it. So I first take that for the sides also. U, from U, put and scale that down. Good. Then file save. We want to have some dirt on there. So that means we need a mixer. So shader, a mix shader. Make that between the principal shader and the surface. Now we want to have a darker part of that image puts. So Shift D, we take that, connect the vector with the vector of them. That is the original material, but we want to make it darker, so we add color, bright and contrast, and make here color to that color, and bring that into the mixer. And now we mix that 50-50, so that makes no sense. We want to see dirt. So we need a factor for that, and that factor is a texture, and it is a noise texture that we need, that we connect as a factor there. Then you see here comes the dirt up. You can scale then the size of the dirt and so on. And here you don't see it maybe, but here you see it more. In the preview render, you see here the dirt is all over there, and you can, with the size, say less or more of them. So when we take here 10, you see there are much more dirt on there, and so you can handle that like you would. So yeah, here you see it a little, here you see it not so much, but that's okay. So these windows are in a beige, I would say. So we make there a beige one. So make a plus, new material, call it beige window. Then we simply take that beige, but make it a little bit harder and lighter. So then we can take that one, Control plus to mark all, and then beige sign. Same here in 2. Beige sign that we make with all. Beige, Control plus, and the inner side 2. Don't know why it don't makes it automatically, because we copied that with Alt D. Normally you must only make one and the other change automatically. But okay, this time not. That's Blender. Yeah, sometimes it's wired. But what will you do? It is like it is. So, and the Windows stuff should also be, yeah, that part from color. So we take that white plastic and make that to the beige material. So all windows changed, and it is beige now. Good. At the top that is white, and this is red or what? No, whoa. What is this for color? Color mix is that? Bad color mix. Good. Here, this part is a stone, yellow stone. So we get here plus, and look here for stone, and we have here stone 2, that material, and we can assign that and take here smart UV project. That don't works very well, I see. So scale X and scale Y. Then it comes near to that we would. So that is okay. And now this freaky stuff there. But okay, here we have to do the puts again. So we take that, and puts should be there. We look from the side, you project from view, and scale down. Good. So that one should be that mystery material there. That one should be our stone material. Stone 2. Okay. So now the bottom should be parquet. So I click the bottom there. Look from the top. U project from view plus, and search here for parquet, and there is parquet. So sign. So we have that parquet there. You only have to scale that a little bit more up. So like that. Good. File, save. We need this mystery marquise there, so I go in my texture folder. You can go on textures.com. There you get all this stuff. This textures you can get there, and I search for that sample there. That can be searched, or that is better. That is like that there. Copy, and I take it in our texture folder. So there we have it, and that we plug there on. So plus new, call it marquise, and say it should be an principal shader. It should be an image. Open up in our texture folder. Now we must find that. There is it. So that should have a roughness, so make the roughness very high. Then we take that one and view project from view. Where is it? Marquise, sign. And scale that down. And then we have that marquise there. Good. Sure, you can take now normal maps for that and such on, but that is it in rough. Yeah, that one is maybe too hard, that with the puts material there. So we take the puts material and make here the second one not as strong as that is here. So we brighten up that a little. Then you see it gets better. And contrast minus. And this strange of that we can handle with a color ramp. So add converter, color ramp, make them between. Then we can handle how strong that should be. As you see, it is lighter. There is less to see, so we can handle that now very fine. That we only get a little details there. That is okay, I think. Maybe a little more. Yeah, that is good. So we have it done. That house is ready. So we see us in our next tutorial. Thanks a lot. Bye.